Alright, so basically I'm going to cover doing backdash canceling and forward dash canceling with Slayer. Something that I just learned. I've been playing this game for literally 3 days. So if I can learn it and practice it, you can learn it and practice it. It's not very difficult. Well, it can be if, like I said, you don't practice and you don't understand mechanics of a fighting game, but luckily I do. So I'm going to explain it as easily as I can. So basically, he does not have a normal dash or a run forward like other characters. He has a teleport. If you do it backwards and hold it, he goes further. If you do it forward and hold further, he goes further. So, what you can do is use the invincibility on this teleport, which, yes, it is invisible. Invincible, not fucking invisible. You can use the invincibility frames to make other special moves invincible. For example, you can do this. If I'm not ass. See that? See how I just made him teleport, but at the same time I did a command grab, Blood-Sucking Universe. What you can do with Slayer is cancel his backdash into a jump. See that? At any point in time in his dashes, you can cancel a jump. Now in a fighting game you have pre-jump frames, so before I'm actually leaving the ground I have 4 frames of me jumping. So for example, when you jump, you bend your knees and extend, right? Now the fighting game is basically taking that into consideration, and it takes 4 frames before you get off the ground. So as you can see, if you look at my inputs on the left, Blood-Suck Universe ends in a back, so do that, right? And then heavy slash. Now if I do it up, and I do it quick enough, see, I got an up as an input, so I should be jumping, but I was still in pre-jump frames, and I canceled it into heavy slash, which makes me do my special before I actually leave into the air. If I do it too late, see, he jumps. If I do it quick enough, I will not jump, regardless of how I do up. It's the same concept as doing an SPD with Zangief in Street Fighter 4. So all you have to do is do the motions for whichever move. I'm going to be showing you how to do Blood-Suck Universe. So it's forward, forward, down, 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 back, back. And then you have to hit back again, and then up, back. All you're doing is you're putting in the input for Blood-Suck Universe, then doing another back to get the dash, and then canceling the dash into a jump. But before your jump comes out, you're going to be using the pre-jump frames, so the jump technically is starting, and you'll hit heavy slash to go into this. So it'll look like this, slow. Okay, just input wise, that's how it'll look. If you want to do it in real time, this is what it'll look like. Now, notice, I still need to practice. It's something that you need to practice a lot. It's very difficult, especially if you've not played any Guilty Gear games. The hardest part is getting the double back. The rest of it is very cake. See? The easy part to that is similar to doing a move in Tekken, or just any basic move where you just, instead of doing back and then like flicking it and doing all this extra motion, just back, let the stick reset itself naturally with the spring inside, go back again. Okay? So if you notice, I'm just doing this, letting go, and then back again. There's none of that. I'm not trying to forcefully move it around out of the back position to go back again. It's just forward, down, down, back, back, neutral, back, up. Okay? Do it slow. So you have a lot of time actually to do it. Like I'm doing it rather slow right there, and it still comes out. Now he can also do this with any of his moves. You can do it with forward, with a Mappa Hunch. It's just the same concept except doing it forward. So you do the same motion for Mappa Hunch. Here's this. Just quarter circle forward, Hadouken, Fireball, basic stuff. Right? Just do this. But do the double dash, and then the jump, pre-jump frame cancel. So it's just forward, forward, up. This one's actually a lot harder. There we go. It's good because it's really easy to tell if you're doing it right or wrong because they teleport. See, this is what it looks like when you do it wrong, and that's what it looks like when you do it wrong. It's not very difficult to understand, like, if you're doing it right or wrong. See? Teleports. And what that is causing you to do is have way more actually, Map Punch has no invincibility. So it grants you, I think, like 12 or 15 invincibility frames. So one of Slayer's problems is in neutral getting around really long range buttons and challenging them. With this, he grants himself invincibility, which lets him get in a little closer, especially if you use Kick Map Punch, which goes pretty far. But yeah, if you want to just get used to the timing, you can cancel. See how late you can just jump out of it whenever. Like, it really doesn't matter. It's just, you're just able to jump out of all his teleports for whatever reason. So you could even practice that, just get time down, like doing instant air dash, whatever nonsense. But yeah, annotations are right there. It's just this. That's it, really. Like I said, I learned how to do this yesterday just by looking up on the internet. You can do it with all of his specials. You can jump cancel out of anything. It's good to do on wake up, you know, maybe to catch your opponent off guard, or just, like I said, in neutral with Mappa Hunch and things like that. Yeah, if you have any other questions, you know, just comment on the video. Let me know what you think. I'll try to answer them. Like I said, I'm still learning this game. If I can learn this on a third day just by looking up things on the internet, you can learn it. I just thought it'd be easy to make this video because I could not find a single one explaining it. It's rather simple, especially in a video form. It's a lot easier to understand than on like a forum somewhere. So good luck, and yeah, keep practicing.